Hey, what's up guys? Frankie here. We're going to do a little bit of a different video here. This is for those of you guys who asked me my story and how I got into this crazy working, living on a laptop, being anywhere in the world kind of lifestyle. We got some special guests here. We got some new chickens flying around. There's a little bunny over here too. This little guy. So let's get into it. So I know like a lot of you guys have that kind of lifestyle dream. You want to work on your laptop, make a great living, live anywhere in the world, have that freedom and that flexibility. To be quite honest with you, I never had that dream. Like, I always wanted to make some money and I wanted to be free, but the whole like work online wasn't really my dream. In fact, it kind of found me accidentally. I was back in 2007. I got a call from my good friend Matt. And Matt said to me, and for those of you guys who know, like if you remember, like 2008, the economy completely crashed. I was an engineer by trade, and I was actually just looking for a job. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I kind of always had little side hustles, but I never really had the kind of courage to just go do it full time. But what ended up happening is 2007, the job market crashed so bad that it took it from me. And I got a phone call from my friend Matt, and he said, hey, I wrote a real estate course, and we're going to sell it online. And I remember saying, we? No, you're going to sell your own fucking real estate course on the internet, right? Like, there's no we. It's your course. And he said, well, I'm not really that good with computers, and you are. And I said, I don't even know how to make a website or anything like that. And he said, well, you know, you're smart. You can figure it out. So, and that was it. And he hung up the phone, and after about 4 or 5 days, I thought, what else are you going to do? There's no job market. There's no anything. So just like that, an internet beginning was born, and I kind of self-taught myself SEO for the next year. And I actually didn't have a ton of success with that website. We made some sales here and there. But one day somebody called me up and said, hey, I would like to buy your website. And it was way more than I was ever making with it. And I said, that's it. We sold it. And I left with this SEO skill. And other people had then asked me, could you do this SEO thing for me? And before I knew it, I had an SEO agency, which was never really the plan. It just kind of worked out that way. And, you know, it was funny enough, too, because I remember when I first built that website, I didn't know how to make a website. So I copied another guy's, and then I just changed the words in HTML, because I didn't even know how to use WordPress back then. And then I got a call from this angry guy on the internet who said, you stole my fucking website, and you're doing all my tracking code. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. I was like, I actually just thought your website was really great looking, and I wanted to model mine after it. I had no idea what tracking code even was. I'm sorry I installed tracking code on our website, and it fucked up all your analytics, but that wasn't my plan. I didn't even know that was a thing, right? And so this slowly over-evolved to where I did SEO, and at some point, I want to say like 2010, I started to, like, even though I was having like my first real success with that business, I wasn't enjoying it. I was actually kind of miserable. In fact, I hated doing SEO. I hated the clients, and I hated all the meetings. I hated all the obligations, but I loved the money. Like, it was really nice to be able to work anywhere, and that was right around when I first drank ayahuasca, which led me, long story, but led me to the Peruvian jungle, and I had kind of like this near-death, afterlife-y kind of experience, and I had an eternity to think about it, and I remember thinking, I don't want my tombstone to say this. He was really good at building backlinks. Like, just something about that didn't sound right to me. So I ended up just dropping it. Just one day to the next, I just decided, and I took a long time off. And I decided really kind of out of nowhere that I would start working with lawyers somewhere around 2016. You know, I had some time off and some cash in the bank, and I wasn't really in any hurry. And I didn't know any lawyers. That was the interesting thing. I didn't know a lawyer. I didn't have any lawyers who were friends. Nobody in my family was a lawyer. I had zero lawyer connections. And, you know, since then I've got to work with some of the top lawyers in the world. I'd say probably in America, of the top lawyers, you know, at least 25% of them I now know on a first-name basis, which, you know, face-to-face, we know who each other are. And that was definitely not the case a long time ago. We're having some, like, serious chicken action going on here. Look at these guys. Oh, the bunny's escaping. Oh, we gotta go chase down the bunny. And so, you know, even though I've kind of lived this kind of internet lifestyle, like we really do go to the beach every day, almost every day, I shouldn't say every day, but it was never really the plan. And to be honest, part of it was just wanting to help and contribute to people and find a meaningful way to earn a living. And it's been this beautiful, beautiful ride. And I recommend anybody, if you're meant to do this, I think it's the coolest way in the world you can earn a living. Even cooler than a movie star. You can make it so you're kind of what I call niche famous. Niche famous is in a small little corner of the world. People know your name and know who you are, but nobody's asking for your autograph when you go to eat food or anything like that. Like, you know, the things that kind of celebrities have to deal with. So that's all I got in this video. Just a little insight into how I got to here for those of you guys who are curious. And I would love to actually hear a little bit about how you guys got into it, and if you're down to share in the comments. So much love for you guys. May the force be with you.